Ladies and gentlemen, a day prior to Judge Hannah Dugan getting arrested, as far as we know it, illegally, a New Mexico judge by the name of Joel Cano has also been arrested. Let's get into the reporting. Federal authorities arrested a former New Mexico judge and his wife on charges related to them. Ladies and gentlemen, the reporting reads: reportedly harboring an undocumented immigrant with alleged ties to the notorious gang Trinity Aragua. The actions against judges mark a sharp escalation in the Trump administration's aggressive efforts to remove undocumented immigrants from the U.S. Quote, nobody should be surprised by the arrest of two judges. Tom Homan, President Donald Trump's border czar, said in a statement Friday, quote, if you actively impede our enforcement efforts, or if you knowingly harbor or conceal illegal aliens from U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, you will be prosecuted, unquote, Homan wrote on X. Quote, Americans are watching with outrage the stunning news that Trump's FBI has arrested a sitting judge in Milwaukee for allegedly obstructing an immigration arrest. Representative Jamie Raskin, Democrat from Maryland, said in a statement, this is a drastic escalation and dangerous new front in Trump's authoritarian campaign of trying to bully, intimidate, and impeach judges who won't follow his dictates, unquote, said Raskin, the ranking member of the House Judiciary Committee. Quote, we must do whatever we can to defend the independent judiciary in America, unquote. Former Anna County Magistrate Judge Joel Cano, who resigned last month, and Nancy Cano both face charges of tampering with evidence. Jail records show Cano, who has served on the bench since 2011, submitted his resignation letter on March 3, days after Homeland Security raided his home court documents obtained by NBC News show. The raid came months after federal agents received a tip in January of Christian Ortega, an undocumented immigrant from Venezuela and suspected Trinity Aragua member, and others were staying on the Cano's property. Ortega is charged in a separate federal case in New Mexico with possessing a firearm as an illegal alien. A sworn affidavit in Cano's criminal case said that Homeland Security agents conducted another raid at the former judge's home on Thursday in search of a cell phone they believed was Ortega's. In an interview with agents, Cano said, quote, that he destroyed the cell phone that belonged to Ortega by smashing it with a hammer and discarded the remaining pieces in the city trash dumpster approximately 5 weeks ago, unquote, according to the affidavit. Cano has denied any knowledge that the 3 people were affiliated with the gang. Quote, they were, excuse me, the very first time I had ever heard that the boys could possibly, could possible, that's supposed to be possibly, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know. Have any association with Trinity Aragua was when I was informed of that by agents. On the day of the raid, unquote, Cano wrote in a March letter to the state Supreme Court responding to allegations against him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like that's going to do it for today's legal breaking reporting. I hope you did enjoy this legal breaking reporting news video. If you did enjoy this legal breaking video and reporting, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and enjoy. Secondly, if you want to stay up today on all the things legal breaking on the side of politics, please follow me on my social medias that will be linked in the video description below. Thirdly, ladies and gentlemen, please help me reach and achieve the goal of 160 plus subscribers. The reason why I'm saying 160 plus subscribers is because right after we reach and achieve the goal of 160 subscribers, we have more subscribers to reach and achieve right after we reach and achieve the goal of 160 subscribers. Fourthly, ladies and gentlemen, please help me, please stay positive, please stay safe, and know that justice will prevail on the correct side of the law despite Donald Trump and his illegal regime's unconstitutional, illegal executive orders and actions. Fifthly, please, you guys can also stay up to date by hitting the bell icon that is right next to the subscribe button down below. Right next to the subscribe button on the right hand side below the screen here. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, until my next legal breaking reporting, please stay positive, please stay safe.